All right, guys, let's get some face-offs here, and let's start with the first fight of the night. It's me again, and Demond. Roiman Villa and Rashidi Ellis. Karen Chukhadzhian, Jaron boots Ennis. Well, let's talk about the fights. Let's start with the first fight of the night. Comes at 168 pounds. It's a new weight division for Demetrius Andrade. Man's been a champion at 154. He's been a champion at 160. Now he starts his campaign at 168, and he's taking on Demond Nicholson. Demond Nicholson, you might know, is a guy who went the distance with Edgar Berlanga. When Berlanga was at one point knocking everybody out, Nicholson went the distance with him. And all he's done since then has won 3 straight, all knockout victories. Boo-Boo, let me start with you. 168, new division. Give me your thoughts on fighting on that new division and coming back to Showtime.
Yeah, man. Yo, mic check. Yeah, so 168, man. Just bringing more talent to the division. It's going to be a stacked division. It's going to be another division, be like, whoo, wow, Andre's in there. It's me again. But yeah, it's great to be here, PBC, Showtime. It's just been a long time coming for this to happen. Now I'm here. I'm going to perform and give the people what they've been looking for, and looking for the future fights.
And tell me why 168? You know, what was it about 160 that you said, okay, it's time to move to 168?
Yeah, body genetics, man, you know. You know, I mean, damn. But nah, I mean, I'm just growing in size, and you know, I just can't make 160 anymore. I did it. I'm proud of myself. 154 champion, 160 champion. Now I want to move on to be, you know, champion all the middleweight division. So this is the goal.
A lot of eyes are going to be watching you. You talk about at 168, some big names there. There's Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, obviously Canelo's there. We hear maybe Jamal Charlo's going to be there.
I hope so.
What's the message? Because they all be watching on Saturday. What's the message you're trying to send to this division?
I mean, the message is letting the best fighters fight each other. That's it. There's no more running, no more excuses about network stuff. There's no more politics. There's nothing in the way anymore. So I'm here. So the message is it's time for us to get in the ring and make this shit happen.
Demond, Saturday is time for you to make something happen. You got a guy that's coming into a new division. He wants to make a splash because he wants these big fights. Tell us what Demond Nicholson's goal is coming into Saturday.
My goal is just to dominate and win whatever way possible. I go into every fight, Mr. Bryan, looking for the knockout, the KO. I don't care if it's the first or last round. And it's the same with this fight, you know. So I'm going in there and shooting, like I said yesterday, I'm shooting for the moon. It's time. It's my time. You know, he's been in the game a long time. So Hey, it's a new era.
Boo Boo's been known as, by some, an awkward fighter. How do you become the first guy to crack that puzzle and defeat him?
Applying pressure. Pressure busts pipes.
Does this fight go the distance?
No, sir.
I guess Demond's going down early. Demond goes down. Demond goes down.
You heard that. I mean, listen, he realizes too, he's got a big opportunity to stop you and to make a big splash.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's the words that come out of everybody's mouth in the game. At the end of the day, man, I prove it every single time I step into the ring. So it's all good, man. Words are cheap when it comes over here. I mean, listen, my plan is to do what I always do, and that's win.
Because
Humble beast, he's humble. You know what I mean? I can't be humble right now. There's no time for humbleness, man. The whole entire world is looking down on me. I'm a tune-up. But this is the first fight that I've been in where I've been 100% healthy. My skills is going to come out and they're going to see. You know, you guys are going to see. You know, I'm not trying to cut anybody off or nothing like that. You know, but you all will see, you know.
Yeah, bring
January
the fight.
7th,
Bring the fight.
my new life in the career starts. You know, he's going to do the talking. I'm not worried about that. You know, my hands do it for me, you know?
Yeah, same here. Over and over. Bring the fight, bro. Bring the pressure. That's what I'm looking forward to. I'm prepared for whatever. Don't matter.
he's already said this fight's ended in a knockout. Demond, he's made it known he wants big fights in Charlo after this. What about Demond Nicholson?
He has to get through me yet. He haven't fought me yet. What about Charlo? He hasn't fought Demond Nicholson yet. Forget Charlo. Sorry, I'm not talking to you like that, but I'm just saying, you know, this entire little campaign, whatever they want to say, they've been talking about him fighting Charlo, Benavidez, and nothing like that. Like he's not fighting me first. Like he hasn't even stepped in the ring with me yet. You know, so I mean, it's kind of built up anger that I got, not anger, but frustration that I've been getting, you know, but it's really disrespectful, you know, to speak down on a man like that, you know. This is boxing, you know what I mean? You're never supposed to overlook the next man. You know what I mean? And they've been, excuse my language, they've been shitting on me this entire time, you know? And I don't appreciate it. So yeah, I mean what I say. You know, he's saying words is words. Nah, fuck that. I mean exactly what I say, you know? And that's just what it is.
Let's go, Demond.
Hey.
Let's go, Demond. That's what I'm talking about, baby boy.
Talking.
Demetrius, you got a fight on your hands
Let's
Saturday,
go,
bro.
baby boy.
Yeah.
Let's make this shit happen.
Hey,
I love it.
that's how we're going to start the night off.
Oh, yeah, now.
By the way, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific time. 168, two guys who can crack, and both saying it's going to be a stoppage. Okay, so now we get to the next fight. We get welterweights. This is going to be real good because you've got Rashidi Ellis, unbeaten, taking on Roiman Villa. Villa's on this 19-fight win streak, power puncher. Rashidi, I guess there are going to be a lot of eyes on you. It's been a while since we've seen you. You haven't been as active as you would like to be. So given that it is pay-per-view, a big audience, tell us what we should expect. What are you trying to prove and put out there come Saturday?
Well, me being out there right now, it has no problem with it because I'm always in the gym, staying ready. But, you know, I'm going to make a statement, show that I'm the big dog at the 147th division.
Roiman, Martin Bader, by the way, will do the translation. You got a guy who's extremely quick. He's got some pop. And you just heard him. He said he's looking to show that he's the big dog at welterweight at 147. Talk to us about your plans for Saturday night for Rashidi Ellis.
Bueno, Roiman, tenés un oponente que es potente, que además tiene fuerza y acaba de decir que quiere demostrar que él es el oponente a vencer en las 147 libras. Pero, ¿qué tenés que decir vos al respecto como rival y con tus propias aspiraciones?
Bueno, primeramente quiero darle gracias al Señor por esta oportunidad, porque Él es el que hace todo posible y si me pongo a hablar está de más, yo le voy a demostrar a todo el mundo aquí el sábado que yo vengo a pelear. Vengo a darle un espectáculo a la gente, un show y nada, no tengo más nada que decir, esperando el día de la pelea para demostrar que por qué estoy aquí, pues.
Look, talk is cheap. Whatever that he wants to say, he's entitled to it, but I know what I'm all about. I'm all about coming here to do my job, to give the fans the show that they want to see, and also I want to thank the Lord for allowing me to have the opportunity to be here. So, like I said, talk is cheap, and the action is about to be seen in the ring on Saturday night.
Roiman, basically everybody you fought, you've knocked out. Do you think Rashidi Ellis will be able to take your power Saturday night?
Bueno, básicamente casi todas tus peleas han terminado en knockouts. ¿Crees que Ellis va a poder soportar tu poder y va a llegar a la campana final o esto termina en un knockout?
Bueno, yo pienso que el que sabe las cosas, el que sabe lo que va a pasar, porque el que conoce el futuro es Dios. Yo no puedo decir lo voy a noquear en tal round, voy a hacer esto, no. Yo dejo todo en las manos del Señor, Él sabe lo que va a pasar y que se haga la voluntad del Señor.
I'm no fortune teller, so I'm just going to leave it in the hands of God. God is the only one that really knows what's about to happen on Saturday night. So I'm just going to leave it in my hands. What I'm going to do on Saturday night, leave it in the hands of God, and then let it be what it may.
Speedy, you were quoted as saying you see yourself right now as the future of the welterweight division. That's kind of a moniker that Jaron Boots has had for a while. There can only be one future. Will we find out who's the real future of the welterweight division, I guess, on Saturday?
Yeah, definitely. We won't see that.
And who is it?
Me. You guys talking like he got 5 arms, just like just a fighter just like me. So we want to see who's the top dog. And another back to Villa, like he be coming here talking nice, but him and his team talking crazy. Every time when he in the media, he act like he's sweet and everything, godly, but he be talking crazy. So at first I was gonna give him a casual ass whooping, but now I'm beating his ass.
And if I'm not mistaken, did a member of his team contact you through social media?
Still. My phone probably ringing right now.
And could you enlighten the people? What did they say?
He's talking like he's gonna knock me out. He's gonna be the worst ass whooping I'm gonna take in my life. And probably some of them will probably be here, like where they at?
And what I guess is your message to them?
I'm gonna beat his ass.
Roiman, he says members of your team DM'd him that you were gonna knock him out, and so he says he's gonna beat your ass.
Bueno, acá Roiman, Rashidi está acusando, digamos, a miembros de tu equipo de haberle mandado un mensaje privado vía Twitter en el que dicen que vos lo vas a noquear, o básicamente lo estaban tratando de intimidar un poquito, ¿no? Y ahora él dice que él te va a romper el, ya sabes.
No poquito.
Un poquito.
Bueno, ayer tuve un problema por eso. Los entrenadores de Rashidi, a mi mujer, a mi esposa, a mi hija y a mí, nos dijeron un poco de cosas, groserías. Sin embargo, así nosotros nos quedamos callados. Yo no envío a nadie a que le envíe nada a nadie. Ni he visto sus peleas, no me interesa ver ni las peleas de él, no me impresiona. Ni veo los entrenamientos, ni sé cómo se llama Rashidi. Me di de cuenta que eran los entrenadores porque me dijeron que eran los entrenadores, pero no me preocupa, varón. Entonces, yo no puedo hablar ni estar diciendo tantas cosas porque dice el Señor que está allá, que es el Señor, el papá de los papás, que dice que el que se humilla, Dios lo enaltece, y el que se enaltece, Dios lo humilla. ¿Sí me entendéis? Entonces veremos a ver si esa sonrisita le queda después de la pelea.
There you go. Now he's talking shit. Okay, let's get it.
Okay, so listen, I wasn't aware of what happened, and you know what he says I don't really care about, because Rashidi also was, like he and his team, they were mean to me and my family. They said some things that I didn't like at all. So I'm not about to be throwing stones out there, and I want to stay humble. But at the same time, I want to see if that smirk that Rashidi has on his face right now remains after the fight on Saturday night.
Savage with a smile, baby.
All right. That's the second fight. By the way, Rashidi, could you see, if you get a victory, could you see an Ellis Ennis fight where we could determine who's going to be the future of the welterweight division?
That could happen real soon. Everybody know what I want. Just if they're paying, I'm playing. Like, come on. You should have been happening.
We already had this supposed to be set up for this fight, and
Let's go.
Niggas,
Yeah.
who wasn't paying? Come on, man.
I don't gotta say nothing.
You guys
else,
talking
bro.
like double the price like it was a lot. Like, come on, bro. You could have got it tonight. Like, come on, don't play with me. Don't play with me.
We can
Don't
go
play
now.
with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't
So
do
that's
that.
the second
you
fight.
ain't like that. Don't play with me like
But
that.
you got Villa first.
Yeah. I'm gonna do
like
it.
that.
You ain't like
You
that.
ain't
Don't
like
play
that.
like that.
You know you
Don't
ain't
play
like
like
that.
that. You ain't like that.
And let's get to the co-main.
Not like
Don't play like that with me.
you all bark.
Get fucked up. Try
Jaron
playing with
Boots
me.
Ennis,
Yeah.
Look at it.
All right, I'm gonna keep it cool.
He all bark, yo.
Karen Chukhadzhian.
He too
I'm gonna keep it cool.
moody.
I'm cool.
He too moody.
All right, Boots.
I got him already. I'm not worried about him.
Let's talk about this fight here, because this is for an interim title, right?
Yeah.
Talk about not only being on this platform, being on pay-per-view finally, but the importance, because it is an interim title, and all of a sudden you become a mandatory for the unified champ of the welterweight division.
Yeah, it's definitely it's gonna put me, right there in line, for Earl Spence, and the rest of those guys that's up there. So, this is definitely a perfect mark, to make my statement, and I can't wait.
Now you got a guy who, who's been winning, and then you got a guy fighting before you who's looking to put on performance, because as you just heard, he wants you bad. Are you looking to send a message not only to the division, but to that young man as well?
I'm looking to make a statement towards, the whole world. I ain't worrying about him or my opponent. I'm just going out there to do me, have fun, put on a show, and get this explosive knockout, and then we can see what's next,
Karen, you're taking on Boots Ennis. He hasn't gone past 6 rounds. He's been knocking out basically everybody he's fought. Tell us why you're the guy that's going to put an end to all of that streak and give him his first loss.
Карен, ваш противник не згубив жодної гри, жодного бою. Як ви думаєте, так зробити, так організувати бій, щоб перший раз він програв?
Ми пройшли дуже гарну підготовку, об'їздили багато країн, мали багато гарних спарингів. Ми добре готувалися, у нас є геймплан, тому я думаю, у нас є все для того, щоб перемогти. Джарон дуже крутий супротивник, але ми також не просто хтось з вулиці. Ми готувалися до цього бою.
Jaron is a very serious fighter, but we were training, we were preparing ourselves pretty good. We traveled a lot of countries. We had a lot of sparring fights. So we have our tactics, we have our strategy. So we believe that we are ready to fight and win.
Karen, you are making your U.S. debut. What is Jaron Ennis and the U.S. boxing public going to find out about you on Saturday that we didn't know?
Карен, це ваш дебют у Сполучених Штатах, очевидно. І що ви думаєте, ви можете показати для публіки американської, яка цікавиться боксом? Як вони можуть вас пізнати?
Ну, перш за все, це мій шанс показати себе американській публіці, тому що всі знають, що справжній бокс саме у Сполучених Штатах.
It is my chance to show myself to the American public because everybody knows the real box is in the United States.
І тому я зроблю все можливе, аби порадувати американських і світових болівальників боксу.
Then I will do all my best to provide the pleasure and fun to all the American publics and all over the world.
Thank you, Dana. Boots, having gone past 6, will this fight go past 6?
Iron Mike Tyson. So you know, I mean, like I always say though, you know, I don't go in there looking for a knock. I go in there, you know, to have fun, you know, and establish my jab and put on the show for the fans. But if I see that opening, I'm definitely taking it. So, you know, I ain't afraid to, you know, get him out of here early. You know, y'all know my slogan. I'm in and out like a robbery.
And you've talked about Iron Mike Tyson. You've been watching a lot of Mike Tyson film lately.
Yeah.
And so will we see some Boots, Iron Mike Tyson type stuff on Saturday?
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be with my own twist though. You know, it's gonna be me in there doing a few things that I seen that Mike Tyson do. You know, it's gonna be a fun night, man. I just can't wait. I'm ready to get this win, this victory, you know, and be explosive with it, you know, and show the world. You know, I can't wait.
And we'll wrap it up with this because I guess what's the message then for everybody who's going to be watching you on pay-per-view? And for Mr. Rashidi Ellis, who, as he just said, he is fiending to get into the ring with you.
Cat. My message is to the whole world, you know, just to continue to keep watch me grow, progress, you know, get better and better, you know, and don't miss this knockout on Saturday night. I can't wait to have fun and put on for DC. Shout out to DC, Showtime, my team, you know, the whole Philly gonna be in the building, you know, Mr. Espinoza, shout out to Mr. Espinoza, shout out to you, you know, I can't wait, man, I'm ready. Shout out to P-Review, let's get it.
And the message to Rashidi Ellis?
Now, no, good. All right, we'll do it after we do it.
I love it. So there you have it.
Yo.
That is the co-main of the night. 3 fights on this undercard, on this pay-per-view, loaded with talent, with guys who are looking to, as you just heard, become stars and send a message to their divisions.